Oh, I'm sorry.
Physically and spiritually. Thank you for their confidence to discover and explore new possibilities and knowledge to discern what is right and good and just. Enable them to draw upon the wisdom and experience of yesterday as they respond to the questions and concerns of tomorrow. Support our honored student leaders as they continue to make a difference in the world and lead a light for the greater glory of God. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
We'll now invite Mr. Louis Zuber up to give the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, Louis. And thank you, parents, guardians, grandparents, and guests for coming to this small celebration of the class of 2022, with the real celebration coming Thursday, of course, with our graduation ceremony. I just wanted to say a couple things about the class of 2022 as a whole. A few years back, a very popular book was written. The book was called Great. I don't know if anyone ever saw it. The author's name is Angela Duckworth. It's a bestseller. It became a huge buzzword in education, huge in social and emotional learning, and even companies started talking about this idea of grit, that they were looking for employees that had this characteristic of grit. And the book talks about all the characteristics, all the elements of a person that possesses this idea of grit. And as I went through this year since November, you're very welcome here, and it's been a wonderful year. I've often thought to myself, does this senior class have grit? Are they ready to enter the world that lies in front of them? College, trade school, military, workforce. myself, think about what this group of kids, not adults, have went through. COVID-19 hits. And we think it's in a rearview mirror, but it's not. It's still present in society. But COVID-19 was the most radical shift in education in history. In the history of the world, from ancient Greece till now, COVID is the most radical thing that has ever happened in education. Think about that for a second. This group lived through it for 3 years. So it's safe to say they did not get a normal high school experience. That's number one. And then we throw number 2 into the mix. That this group was told that their school was closing. Right in the middle of all of it. So you're talking about 2, not just 1, 2 major obstacles in the lives of kids. And the reason I say kids is because we're adults. We have to handle things in the workplace, with our children, with the different things that are happening. That's our responsibility as adults. These are children that are supposed to be learning, having fun in school. And they're dealing with school closings and the pandemic, virtual learning, masks in school, all of the above. So we say, are they ready to enter the world? Well, at least we know they know how to deal with obstacles. They know how to deal with adversity. They have some element of grit. Now, it's their responsibility to use that grit and achieve success in the world above. Ladies and gentlemen, I will never forget this class. My first class at St. Joe Academy, you will always have a special place in my heart. Thank you, class of 2022. Parents, guardians, and grandparents. What can I say to thank you? I've been so impressed with this community because I think it tries to live those 3 pillars of faith, family, and future. But for parents, the biggest thing I can say to you is thank you for having faith. And listen, faith is not easy. I struggle with faith every day. It's a walk. It's a long walk. It's a lifetime. But I'm saying thank you for having faith in us. Thank you for having faith in the Board of Trustees, in the administration of St. Joe. Thank you for having faith in saying, I trust that the school is going in the right direction and that my precious, and most precious possession, my daughter and my son, will be okay. So parents, thank you for having faith in us. We really appreciate it. And with that, I welcome Mr. Joe Rodeo for our final roll call.
Thank you, Mr. Capuccio. Welcome to the parents, students, grandparents, guardians. Thank you for coming to school today. All right, so I will call your names off one by one, and if you could please stand when I do. Majid Abdur-Rahim. Michaela Grace Adler. Colin Edward Ahart. Michael Anthony Fielder Jr. Tyler William Bowman. Brian Buckus. Keely Francis Kern. Jamir Cartagena. Zaleen Condi. Anthony Joseph Cruz. Colby Thomas Dow. Katarina Nicole Dayton. Brennan Isabella Daly. Matthew Edward DeCaro. Ryan Connor Dees. Gianna Cynthia Faust. Alexandra Gianna Francesco. Jacob Raymond Groom. Jakir Ivan Haley. Ian Harvey Williams. Jack Avery Hollingsworth. Brielle Elizabeth Hutchison. Malia Jacobs. Luciana Gabriella King. Jaden Namir Manning. Dominic Anthony Martin. Kevin Joseph Mayfield. Darrell Maurice McGraw Jr. Cole Anthony Mercado. Talon Murray. Emily Grace Nelson. Sean Michael Palmer. Kyle Patton Jr. Jason Pravard. Amani Purnell. Michael Jeffrey Rittman. Eric Scott Rose Jr. Katie Joy Sherwood. Christian Miles Solomon. Sophia Noel Stewart. Alex Jack Stiles. Daniela Maria Turchi. Paul John Williams. And Louis Matthew Zuber. And now if I could ask Mrs. Mercado to come up to present the awards and scholarships.
Thank you, Mr. Rudio. You guys can have a seat. Congratulations on your final roll call. Next, we're going to honor our students with some special recognition awards. These awards were picked by either the student filling out an essay application for a scholarship, by the organization itself, or a committee of people. Our first award is the Hamilton Republican Award for Citizenship. The successful recipient of this award has demonstrated a strong involvement in the community and dedicates his or her time to helping others. This year's award goes to Louis Zuber. The Henry Emilio Memorial Award. It's an award that's presented to a student who exemplifies the character of Mr. Emilio, who dedicated decades of service to St. Joseph Academy. The student should demonstrate unselfishness, perseverance, and humility. This year's award goes to Michael Beeler. presented to an athlete who is able to commit themselves to a goal and never stop working toward it. They must possess the tenacity to confront all obstacles and hardships with intense determination to overcome them. They must make sacrifices necessary for the good of all the team. This award is presented in memory of a man who gave his entire life to St. Joseph Academy without expecting anything in return. This year's award is presented to Kevin Mayfield. The Hamilton First Scholar Award. This award is given to a student at St. Joseph Academy who gives his or her time to community service and has an extraordinary academic potential. This year's award goes to Dominic Martin. The Hamilton Gazette Scholarship. The successful recipient of this award has demonstrated the ability to excel in English throughout his or her time at St. Joseph Academy. We present this award to Sophia Stewart. The Greg DeStefano Memorial Award, an award that's presented to a boy and a girl who play at least 2 sports and conduct themselves as sportsmen at all times on and off the field. They must display above average academic standing, and the students should demonstrate all those qualities that are typical of the high standards of education and Christian brotherhood which St. Joseph stands for. For our male student, it goes to Christian Miles Sullivan. And for our female student, Brenna Daly. The Doc Cardica Field Hockey Award it's an award that's presented to the field hockey player with the highest GPA for the season. This year's award goes to Emily Nelson. The Hamilton Independent Volunteer Fire Company Scholarship. The successful recipient of this award has exhibited the qualities of leadership, volunteerism, exemplary character, and a commitment to attend a 2- or 4-year college or university pursuing a degree in criminal justice, fire science, emergency management, or healthcare programs. This award is presented to Brielle Hutchins. The Hamilton Women's Civic Club Award. This award is given to a member of the football team who demonstrates consideration for the less fortunate and children of the community by helping out with a toy drive and volunteering his time to help others. This year's award goes to Kevin Mayfield. The Benjamin Peralta Memorial Award, presented to a senior female athlete who displays all qualities of a St. Joseph athlete during her 4 years of competition. The senior shows a true love for sports through dedication, sportsmanship, and school spirit with a true desire to help her teammates. She also demonstrates the importance of education by maintaining a high academic average. This year's award goes to Luciana King. The Mother Cabrini Lodge 3003 Scholarship. Mother Cabrini was an Italian nun that was sent on a special mission to the United States. She specifically worked with Italian immigrants in the United States. She organized schools and orphanages, and she helped the Italians establish a foothold in their neighborhoods and secure their futures. She lived by the principle, let your example speak louder than your words. The recipient of this award has demonstrated academic success, an involvement in extracurricular activities, and a strong interest in the Italian culture. This year's award goes to Katarina David. The Ratty Domenico Award is presented to the athlete who exemplifies the following characteristics. This award comes in 3 different categories: in football, basketball, and baseball. The characteristics are leadership, courage, dedication, and a tireless energy to lend a helping hand. This athlete should show a staunch competitiveness, but a compassion for their fellow athletes as human beings. This award is presented in 3 sports, and our first will announce is football, and it goes to Paul John Lloyd. For basketball, Majid Abdur Rahim. And for baseball, Colin Ahart. Next, we are going to announce the Dean's List for students that achieved all A-, A's, and A+, all year. First, Michael Beal. Matthew DeCaro. Gianna Valls. Jacob Grove. Brielle Hutchinson. And Emily Nelson. Next is the President's List. Students that have achieved all A's and A+ all year enrolled in a course load with at least 2 honors or AP courses. Brian Bucket. Keely Byrd. carrying a date. And Cole Mercado. And now for the class of 2022 final ranking awards. Our valedictorian, Brian Buckus. Our salutatorian, Keely Byrne. Third ranking, Cole Mercado. Fourth ranking, Matthew DeCaro. And fifth ranking, Katarina Dayton. And now I'd like to call up Isabella Davis for our underclassmen farewell.
Good afternoon and welcome seniors and guests. I'm extremely honored to be a part of this special celebration for the second graduating class of St. Joseph Academy. If there's anything that I've learned in my 3 years as a Wildcat, it is that family is everything. It is a sense of belonging, being a part of something so much bigger than myself that has captivated my heart. You could say you have me at St. Joe. Well, you did it. You successfully completed one of many milestones in your lives, high school graduation. Graduating is a major step in the journey of your lives and should be recognized for its immense significance. This journey was not only one of special commitment, personal commitment, but also one of pride. As a Wildcat family, you'll work extremely hard to get to this day, and I can tell you with certainty that your hard work and perseverance has paid off. I have no doubt that you will make this world a brighter place. St. Joe, God believe. As I look at the faces that fill this room, I not only see friends, teammates, and role models, but I see future leaders. During a time where the world was turned upside down, you were given 3 choices. You could let what was happening in the world define you, you could let it destroy you, or you could let it strengthen you. I am proud to say that this is one test that all of you passed with flying colors. Your strength radiated throughout our school and provided us with much needed support to carry on during this difficult time. You lead by example. Your fortitude, resilience, strength of character, and toughness of spirit was the glue that held this family together, and for that, I thank you. We are St. Joe strong. As you embark on your new adventure, take a moment to reflect all that you have accomplished this year. The hard part is over. You survived the pandemic, and like I said, you came out of it stronger. Use this growth to your advantage. Use all the life lessons you have learned about yourself during this time and take them with you on your next journey. Be the role models that I know you are. I know you'll be a shining light wherever you go, because we're all in this together. Family is extremely important. It is the building block for the school. It is what grounds us and keeps us centered. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the families for sending us to St. Joe. For that matter, I want to thank all the people that have made this day possible, our Wildcat family. Those who have worked tirelessly to support the growth of the school. We would not be here today without the Board of Trustees, our administrative team, our teachers, and our alumni. Their hard work and dedication are examples to future generations of Wildcats, and we should strive to emulate them, because that's the St. Joe way. I would like to take this moment to recognize a few special students who I have had the honor and privilege of working with, playing sports with, learning from, and who have inspired me. Katie, X, Emily, Luciana, and Michaela. The experiences that you've shared with me, the valuable life lessons that you've taught me, and your genuine love and friendship are all testaments of how important you are. We have some pretty big shoes to fill, but I'm confident that we've been provided with a solid foundation thanks to you. Seniors, you all have impacted our lives and made us better people for knowing you. Work as a team to create the dream. So, class of 2022, go out into this world and leave your mark. Your 4 years of high school have prepared you. The footprints that you have left behind show others what you are all about. To make a lasting impression in the sand is to make each step count. Wildcats for life. It's been an honor to represent the underclassmen here in St. Joe. Thank you, each and every one of you, for making our experience at SJA more memorable. I am truly honored to represent this institution in all that it encompasses, and I wish you the best. Go Wildcats!
Okay, thanks for making us cry, Bella. Next, I'd like to call up Ms. Morsa for the faculty farewell.
I can't believe that the school year has gone by so quickly. Those of you who have had classes with me may remember me telling you in September to make time and take this all in because your senior year was going to go by very quickly. And it did. You're graduating in just a few short days. There are a few of you whom I have known since you were in elementary school. Some I met last year and others I met this year for the first time. You are all very special. This class, as a group, has endured a pandemic, school closure, and many changes and challenges over the past few years. And I want to tell you that I am in awe of how you face these things, with resilience, determination, and fortitude. I am impressed with you and proud of the young men and young women that you are becoming. As an educator, my greatest achievements are not my own, but those of my students. And you have really taught me a lot. My students have helped me grow not only as a teacher, but as a human being. And the lessons you have taught me have profoundly impacted my life. And I am blessed to have shared this part of your journey with you. A few things I want to say before I close. As you leave and go out into the world, look for positivity in all situations. Look for grace and hold on to it and cling to it. Find the silver linings. And find the glory and understand that it is what we can endure that defines who we become. Love yourself and what you are doing, even if you are not yet at the place you hope to land. Enjoy the ride and let joy be the thing that drives you. Give yourself permission to make mistakes. Those mistakes are as valuable as your triumphs. Free yourself from always having to be right. You may change directions many times throughout the years, and that's okay. Remember that your choice of career is not what defines you. Your bravery and kindness and gratitude, those are the things that define you. Even if you do not have the big accomplishments yet, you are enough. And I want all of you to remember that you are a wonderful gift, and one of the nicest things in the world is your presence in it. God bless the class of 2022. Now go do great things. Now I'd like to introduce Malia Jacobs for the Alumni Pledge.
I pledge to be a conscientious member of the St. Joseph Academy Alumni Association. With the privilege of becoming a member, I also accept the responsibility of the pursuit of excellence in St. Joseph Academy and the remaining truth to our faith and our community.
conclusion, there are refreshments for everyone to enjoy each other's company. Also, students will distribute your letters and roses to your parents. I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday, which is a much bigger celebration than this. Enjoy these next couple days. The only advice I can give to seniors that I haven't given already is enjoy this summer. It will be the most fun you ever have. Hanging with your friends before you head out to whatever your next step is. Enjoy these times because you will remember. Now, if I could ask students to please stand. And if I could ask their parents to please stand. Now, this may take some moving around, but I ask parents, please place your hand on your daughter's or son's shoulder. Both parents. If there's a student that doesn't have someone here, if I could ask another parent to place their hand on their shoulder. During today's celebration, may we continue to be mindful of God's loving presence in the life of the class of 2022. In this spirit, please repeat this message to your daughter or son. Please state your daughter or son's name. May God bless you and protect you. May your heart and mind be united in faith. May you be able to love wisely, work creatively, laugh heartily, live honestly, and may the values of faith, family, and future assist you as you bring justice and peace to our world. And may you always know that you are loved. Amen. Thank you all and have a wonderful day.